Hello, guys. I'm from the high school. I'm kind of medium. I was told by our classmate teacher I'm a medium, so my duty over here is just to connect the dots and maybe do some recap or these kind of things. So what we are going to talk about today, guys, even there are rumors there might be problems with BTC, some BTC problem, even I mean running on even 4 years. So if you would like to find out what it is, I hope you've got the piece of paper and pen. You've got your pen and piece of paper ready. Yeah, always when I'm doing these, you know, uh, these pathetic videos, guys. So I hope you've got your pen and piece of paper. So, guys, click on the donation button and I can bring you more sources of passive income. And also I'm a bit you know I'm a bit of I've got a maybe a bit virus in me. So I'm a bit slowed down. I'm slowed down. So there might be, guys, so uh do not hesitate to make some donation. Yeah, there might be some problem with BTC, I would say. Yeah, guys, and you need to start to be involved. Check it out, the free stuff on my webpage. Now, these cryptos are, mostly green. They are in green, but I mean, if we look at it from bigger time frame, monthly, it's like a downtrend. Yeah, it's heading down. Bitcoin, how much is it at the moment? 57,000, guys. What about Ethereum monthly? Oh, a bit same scenario, yeah, down at the moment. Yeah. And what else? Zcash. Let's see, Zcash monthly. Oh, Zcash is not doing bad. I don't know what they, created. Litecoin monthly. Oh, not so good. Maybe, turn around. Yeah. Guys, so if you want to know what I mean by that, there might be some trouble with BTC, make some donation. I'm telling it at the beginning of this video, at the very, very beginning, because then I might forget. Yeah. And guys, I need to exploit you a bit. Yeah. So, what is the narrative of this video? A bit controversial video from ITV, guys. British commercial TV, ITV, private TV, I guess. Yeah, ITV. True about COVID-19. No, sorry. I mean, that's a different video. It's here. ITV, 3 years old video. I'm connecting video together, yeah, to give you some landscape, yeah, of the present post-pandemia or pandemia situation. Was the moon landing faked? Question mark. This morning, ITV, actually it was 3 years old video, not from this morning. I'm gonna read it out. Let me break it down. After 15th second, 50, argument from TV presenter. Too many people have to cover it up. Guys, how about now? Did you watch or listen to the following video? Just go, search in the search engine or oh, crypto whack, WACK, crypto whack, and then go to one of those. There are even two crypto whacks, and go there and try to find the video true about COVID-19 from Vodafone former manager. Even go to the YouTube channel of this web page and try to find it. It's a video, it's audio footage from that manager. And even it's a terrifying cover-up, guys. So in this ITV video, they were wondering, even that Sarah, watch that video, was the moon landing faked? Question mark, this morning from ITV. And that Sarah, I can't remember her, she was a cosmologist or something like that. She was saying, that's impossible to do such a large cover up. I mean, US in NASA, maybe they were working 400,000 people, back then in the end of 60s. And then Japan, Russia, even Russia would, whistleblow this problem if it's true, guys. But I mean, as you can see, this COVID-19 cover up, it's possible on the global scale, not just these 4 or 3 superpowers, yeah. And then cause, what is happening. See this video, Robert Kennedy Jr. There are 5 guys who are deciding. Name of the video. Let me double check if I can find it. Sometimes, there are problems to find certain video, yeah. So let me double check. Robert F. Kennedy's Robert Kennedy Jr. No, we need to put it there without Kennedy Jr. There are 5 guys. There are 5 figure guys. Yeah, it's here with the C at the beginning. Robert Kennedy Jr. There are 5 guys who are deciding what we hear as news. Yeah, guys. That's true. I thought, oh my gosh, 5 guys is only the restaurant chain of awesome burgers, 5 guys, but they're actually 5 guys deciding in US what is gonna be in the news, in the, I don't know, 5,000 TV station, TV, stations or whatever, yeah. So 5,000 or I don't know how many. We'll see that video, Robert Kennedy Jr. There are 5 guys who are deciding. Okay, so that's true. And then another thing was from that video about was the moon landing faked? Question mark this morning from ITV. After 3rd minute, I'm just giving you some most interesting parts of these videos. Yeah, after third minute, some astronaut did climb. We could go to the moon in nanoseconds, but that technology was destroyed by NASA back then. Yeah, I would say if we've got blockchain or if we've got some NFTs of the technology, it couldn't be destroyed. Yeah, that's just my intake. Or, but if we've got some nanoseconds technology and it's hard to recover, now it's very painful to go back to that knowledge, so we can have a nanoseconds technology. But my intake is really, if it's gonna be such a strong, for example, some rockets, which you can shoot out from the ground just to hit some, firefighter. They've got speed six Mach, yeah, 6 Mach. Speed of sound is 761 miles per hour, so it's gonna be like a 4,567 miles per hour. Within this speed, if you are a pilot in this mm, fighter, aircraft, fighter aircraft, your eye bulbs will be, a few feet after, forsage, they will be a few feet, from your head. I mean, do you actually know that pilots cannot have any feelings in their teeth? Guys, any feelings in their teeth, these pilots cannot have, because it's gonna, in firefighter, in a fighter aircraft, they can have any feelings, so because it can kill them immediately, kill them big time. I mean, they will be killed just in nanosecond, because those feelings will just, go through their head. So they don't have any feeling. I couldn't go to the aircraft, guys. Yeah, guys, so that's the way it goes. But so that was my intake. It depends on the technology. If it's, nano nano nanoseconds, some, teleport, maybe it's possible, nanoseconds teleport. But if it's gonna be conventional flight, like we do, like a 30,000 kilometers per hour or something, then even these aspects, are significant. And then there was another controversial video. Philip is absolutely baffed by the man who believed the earth is flat this morning. Yeah, that was again ITV, and there was against two presenters. There were three guys. One, guy was, the same one who was sitting next to that Sarah, the cosmologist, and they were climbing. Their statement was, they shout out was, Earth is flat. Earth is flat, even, from the former, from the Concorde, supersonic, aircraft Concorde, which used to, fly from London to New York in 3 hours and a half. You, I mean, are not able to see that the Earth is curved, actually, because they've got those, those windows were, rounded, so in round shape. So I mean, So that was a controversial thing. And another thing was that Moon was filmed somewhere, or Moon Flight was filmed somewhere in Hollywood studio. That was the statement from those three guys. Guys, oh my god, oh my gosh, that's that's surprising. And I mean, what else do we have here, guys? Again, uh, if we've got some, if I need to play some music, I would play "Fun-Loving Criminals," Barry White, "Saved My Life." Because after the third minute, you can see the rocket lorry, or LGV, rocket LGV, or satellites. So I mean, guys, even these, maybe these rockets, they do some, they are maybe affecting even Van Halen stripes, or Van Halen belts. I don't know what they, I mean, ask guys from Fun Loving Criminals, what did they mean by that satellite dish on the roof, and then with that rocket lorry they were you know going on the bicycle, in the front. So ask them, guys. Maybe they've got some wicked type of humor back in the 90s, yeah, when they recorded that song. And what else? Then there was another video, ridiculous to cancel ridiculous to cancel Jeremy Clarkson over column slamming Greta Thunberg. Yeah, I mean, that was the video from Australia journalists, or TV presenters. Actually, even, and there was a thought about nuclear energy, possible to have or not to have in Australia. Actually, even Australia can have projects in nuclear from from World Economic Forum in 2011, guys. So I mean, because I said that multiple times in these videos, guys. You were screwed up on a big scale from a World Economic Forum. From World Economic Forum in 2011, the best businessman and uh, figures, biggest figures in world economy, they gave statement, or they proclaim world economy needs 100 trillion of dollars. And what was the reality? Last 3 years, let me grab this calculator, rebel calculator, guys. So last 3 years there was like a 25 trillions printed out, and then in 2000, and check it out, the article from the CNN Philippines.com, CNNphilippines.com, from the CNN Money by Ivana Kotasova with a double T, KOTTASOVA, yeah, from September the 9th, from the 9th September 2016, yeah. And the headline of this article was, header, 9 trillion and counting, how central banks are still flooding the world with money. Yeah, they are flooding, guys, but they should flood even more. 25 plus 9 plus some bits and pieces during the Mario Draghi governance governing in the European Central Bank, let's say another four plus another three. Guys, I'm missing, still missing in the world economy something like 60 trillions or 50 trillions dollars. So you can ask, you should go in front of the central banks and ask them for this money, guys, because then I will give you I might give you the way, how you can deal with them on a great scale. Yeah. So 60 trillions should be printed. Even former governor of Fed, Janet Yellen, said she would like to again recover the banks with 150 or 160 trillions. So if we divide 160 trillions uh, divided by 7 billion people, then you are eligible for like a $22,000 each, guys. Every guy on this planet, even those guys who are just in debt, or they are kind of, they didn't even have money, in their hands, some cash or whatever, guys. So it depends. You should go in front of the central banks and tell them, we've been lied to. We've been, we do not want austerity. We want some, that billionaire said that his name was Leon Cooperman. He said, I mean, if it's gonna be like this, it's not gonna end it up well for the public. That was the video from CNBC. Let me find it. Leon Cooperman interview. That was the video from Leon Cooperman, billionaire investor Lee Cooperman on GameStop. This is not going to end well for the public. 9 minutes ago, yeah, and that's more than almost 500,000 views. So, guys, and then another one, billionaire investor Leon Cooperman, stop portraying billionaires as criminals. Stop portraying billionaires as criminals. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So that's the thing, Even he got emotional. He got emotional. He was calling for some unifier. Maybe, it's me. Unifier, I would say equalizer a bit, because, you know, what they can do, I mean, at the present market conditions on the stock exchanges and, share exchanges, they can just go for another all-time highs, guys. But you need to get some, participation on these markets, on this on this capitalism. You need to have some, because, guys, I already said that. I'm gonna repeat it over and over again. A, B, C, D, E. You need to hop on these assets which you can see on this webpage. B, try to go to some CEOs of the big companies and ask them for pay rise, or even middle-sized companies. Try to go through the security, through the PAs, personal assistants. It's impossible. You won't be able to find them in their, mansions. C, guys, maybe you are not, you are confused. Go for this. I have no time to build the relationships with you guys, because time is ticking. And in 2 months we've got Chinese Winter Olympic Games, and they gonna introduce they might introduce the CBDC, uh, central banks digital currencies, guys, and they not gonna solve the you know everlasting problem with the inflation. When they print more money, automatically the prices are going up. Let's say, some product, some item on the shelf which used to cost, $1, €1, €1. No, I mean that was not the best. Let's say $1, it can go to 120, yeah, 130 if it's some more valuable commodity, as for example in India, or during some events like funerals or whatever. Even prices can go, I mean, 100% up of the food. Yeah, I mean, then food is becoming commodity, guys. So that's the truth. So, but if you are not decided, guys, you should go to the www.mindvalley.com. Do some course, think about yourself, what do you want to do in your life, and then come back. Guys, but still, even before going to the mindvalley.com and do some course, you're gonna need money. If you are flat, you're gonna need some money. You're gonna need some money for their courses, guys. So I mean, you need to go in front of the central banks, do protests and mass protests in all continents, and ask them. I mean, Australia is showing you the way, guys. Australia is showing you the way, and I'm showing Australia perspective that even they can be involved in nuclear energy. Probably France should do some consultancy with them, even maybe Russians, if they want to cooperate with them. Or they should check it out, the video, Taylor Wilson, with W at the beginning. Taylor Wilson, my radical plan for small nuclear fusion. He's got some invention of the small nuclear power station, which could be even used in for the rockets. And the biggest advantage is, it cannot explode because of high temperature from the core, but it can run continuously for 30 years, so it doesn't need to be fill in with some material. It can last 30 years, so that's a great thing for even for creating energy for maybe 100,000 houses or units, or for it's an ideal concept for rockets. So guys, it's creating carbon free electricity, guys. So maybe that guy should speak to Elon Musk, or whatever, or I don't know. Yeah, guys. And yeah, so that was that controversial video. And in that video, Philip is absolutely baffed by the man who believed the earth is flat. From this morning ITV, that was also like 2 or 3 years ago, or I don't know when. You can find it. There was also, I mean, Brian Cox, the Scientologist from the UK. He said on this, statement, Earth is flat. He said it's a dribble. It's a drivel. It's a nonsense. It's a drivel. Yeah, I saw him doing some trials with Jonathan Ross. So drivel. It's a drivel, guys. So if you want to have more, see the more sources of passive income, check it out. That web page, those links I am having there, and guys, make free. Do feel free to do some donation, and we can start it from there. And yeah, that's another thing that guys, I can tell you that's the main intake you can have if you're gonna donate. There might be a problem with BTC, with Bitcoin, yeah, with Bitcoin, guys. There might be some problem, guys, but it doesn't matter. You can hop on these new assets, and you can hop on these new assets and make things done. Yeah, make things done. You can hop on these new assets. And guys, obviously check it out. I mean, skip that favorite gym session and skip the Netflix for 2 or 3 days, your favorite series, programs, whatever, Netflix, Apple TV, cable TV, and watch who is running the world. Vigilantcitizen.org.com, vigilantcitizen.com, and in the search button, type X Australia, X Factor, X Factor Australia reveals the world's secret religion. X Factor Australia. Let me double check. If I'm saying it. Vigilantcitizen.com without www. Just HTTPS. Double forward slash vigilantcitizen.com, and on the right hand side, search button, X Factor winner. Put there in the search button of this webpage, vigilantcitizen.com, X Factor winner reveals, and then enter, and it's gonna bring you to the Altian Childs, the winner of X Factor Australia 2010. Yeah, and he's got there, it's a 7 months old video, X Factor winner reveals world secret religion. Guys, see that. You're gonna see that world's elite had this plan, maybe even from 90s, Mr. Rockefeller or Rothschild, you know, it's in that 5 hours video. So split it to 2 days or watch it just, during the weekend, guys. During the weekend as a whole footage, guys. And even, I had some accident, and this guy had some accident. Me personally, I didn't hit the wall so hard as Altian Childs, my nose later on was hit a bit more, but I mean, that accident I had in the car was like, the car almost exploded, because I used to work as a, used to purchase different sorts of goods for upholstery company, and doing some cities and these kind of couches. and I was just, I was not focusing to go in the front, and at the back, I mean, there was a full load of glues, and then I went, I mean, on the side road, I had some, there was some drift, and I mean, there was it was almost like a crash, but the car luckily did not explode. Otherwise, I would ended up as Nicky Lauda in the 70s. I would be, I mean, like a burning torture. Like a burning torch, like a burning torch. Guys, do not hesitate to make some donation and see this video. Vigilantcitizen.com, X Factor winner reveals world secret religion. Guys, see it and see, I mean, where are our values? Maybe I mean, not maybe, we should overthink, our culture, how we live. See that video, just see it. I'm not gonna make some comments on it. And yeah, guys, I'm out. Take care, and bye for now.